Welcome back to Hey You, Get Out of the Porta Potty. Once again, that's just a metaphor for leading a crappy life. We want you to become a highly engaged person who's living out your dreams. And once again, highly engaged people. They always ask, what's the best way to do something? Number 2, they have an intellectual curiosity. Number 3, they've got great personal clarity. And number 4, they believe they're living out their mission. But the one that we're going to hit on today is they have an intellectual curiosity. And that doesn't just mean reading books or listening to podcasts. It means you have an intellectual curiosity about life. It is way better in life when you look at life as one giant learning experience. And you smile and you embrace it instead of complaining about it. Look at life, learn from it instead of complaining it. There is this great line in The Peaceful Warrior. And this guy, his name is Dan, his whole life was about becoming a professional gymnast. It was like the singular focus, the price of greatness. Well, he got this mentor named Socrates. And they started training together because even though Dan was in a prestigious college, even though Dan was loved by the ladies, even though he was well on his way to the Olympics, deeply inside he was very unhappy because his whole life had been orchestrated for him and he had never been taught to just simply look within. And one of his first training episodes was to sit down and eat a meal with Socrates, his mentor. And they sat down, and Socrates took one small bite. He chewed it really slowly. He tasted his food. He enjoyed his food. And Dan was just scarfing it down. And Socrates looked over at him and he said, Dan, your training has begun. And by the way, you're a little sloppy. And Dan goes, it's just food. What does it matter? And Socrates basically said, if you're sloppy in one area of your life, it's probably carrying over into some pretty important areas. At which point, Socrates gives him a line that is a game changer. He said, Dan, the difference between you and me, you practice at gymnastics. Dan, I practice at everything. I see everything as practice. The warrior sees love as the highest. The only way to get good at things is to get good at practicing it. Do you spend more time practicing love? Or do you spend more time practicing your golf swing? Do you spend more time practicing caring? Or do you spend more time practicing the not real housewives of whatever city that is? Do you spend more time practicing compassion? Or do you spend more time on Facebook? Think back to things in your life you wanted to get really great at. You practiced at them. You fell over. You got back up. You had a smile on your face. You didn't beat yourself up. You weren't like one of those dork professional athletes that like breaks the golf club over their leg, showing millions of kids a horrible behavior to duplicate. And then we wonder why the world is the way that it is. So look at everything in your life as practice. Go out and have fun every day. Remember what Malcolm Gladwell said, 10,000 hours to mastery. Get on that 10,000 hours of mastery towards love. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, please hit share. We love you all.